Greetings. I have returned and acquired the Gunship Metroid Prime by F4F Figures. Flying in at 11 pounds, 12 inches big, is this beauty right here. This awesome, badass, magnificent, majestic Metroid statue. Alright, now, guys, this is probably my most expensive statue I own. Alright, this thing cost me $300. I got it from eBay. Alright, I got it new from a toy site on eBay called Past Generation Toys. Alright, now this thing is just the ultimate badass. Alright, look at it. I mean, this thing has lights in it. LED lights. Built to a T. Samus's gunship style. I mean, like from Metroid Prime. Now, we all know that Samus has had a lot of gunships that have all been different base. Like, they're all designed differently. This, I must say, this is my favorite design that she has. This is amazing. I mean, they did make, F4F Figures did make another Metroid gunship statue that was based off of the Echo's design. Also, the Super Metroid and Metroid 2 design. Now, that one is actually more rare than this one. I have not seen it being sold yet. I mean, as used. Maybe like once or twice, but they wanted like almost 1,000 for them. But really, I don't see them often. This one is not as rare. You can find it on online retailers on the internet. So yeah, this thing is pretty awesome. It's actually a really heavy statue and very much worth the money. It has a switch in the back that turns on the LEDs. It's actually a two-piece statue. Comes with the main gunship and then the base. And it also comes with an authenticity card, which looks like this. I have not yet slipped it out of the little plastic slip yet. I just love the whole orange and the black and green gradient. Just the whole contrast of the colors and stuff. It just looks cool. I love orange. You guys may know, the coloring is really neat. Really cool colors. It really does give off the Metroid Prime vibes. I just always saw Metroid Prime as like an orange game. Orange and black. But yeah. That's just my opinion. So yeah. The gunship by itself, can move. You can turn it. It comes with a swivel joint. You can move the gunship all around differently. You can aim up, down, sideways. This is honestly kind of my favorite pose to do it in, where it's kind of like aiming in / it's set up straight. Now, the one thing that I must say that I don't like about this figure is the fact that you cannot really turn the ship by itself while it's sitting on the base. Alright, see, on the back of the box, it says that you are not supposed to turn it. Like, when lights are on, you're not supposed to turn the swivel joint while it's sitting on it. It's kind of weird. I'll show you. Alright, so right now it's on. So you can see the beautiful neon green lights up here, right there. I'm about to turn it off. Alright. It's turning off right now. The lights are designed to fade out. As you can see, it's getting darker. Alrighty. Almost done. Alright, now they're off. That's what it looks like when it's off. Alright, so you can actually detach the base, the gunship itself from the base. You kind of have to nudge it a little bit. There we go. It's off. Set that down. Alright, so this is the swivel joint right here. You can bend it like this. Apparently you're supposed to put on the gunship itself after you've done adjusting the swivel joint. And it's just kind of odd because it's just, inconvenient. Like, I'd rather look at position the gunship itself than having to move this thing around while setting aside the gunship, It's just kind of inconvenient. Also, the gunship is kind of heavy compared to the base. The base really isn't that heavy compared to the gunship, as you can see. Alright, so this is the base itself. This is the little thing that sticks out that gives the lights power right here. It's like prong thing. Alright, so this is the bottom of the base right here. It's almost kind of like a teardrop foot shape or something. As you can see, the logo has felt pads right along the sides. Give it some cushion. Or maybe they're more of a sponge pad. It says Gunship Metroid Prime. It has my number right here. and the officially licensed Nintendo symbol. Item number 681. Okay, so this is cool. Like, not only, you know, I'm sure a lot of us kids, you know, when we were younger, a lot of our toys didn't come with batteries. Well, what's more badass about this figure is that this one came with batteries. Alright, so they go into here. It takes about 3 AA batteries. Now those aren't the ones that came with this. The ones that came with this figure are these ones. Now, these are called Vinic Sum 3 extra heavy duty batteries. Like, extra heavy duty. And what's kind of cool is that the batteries almost match the color of the ship. I sort of wonder if they did that intentionally, but probably not. A little bit of something caught. Alright, so that's pretty big base. Considering that's almost like the size of my arm. Yeah, when you hold it up for too long, I guess the base can seem heavy. So yeah, you just gotta move this around to what position you want. Like, let's see, I'm gonna have the ship aim up. I can just push this back. Swivel Joint aims up. We take the gunship right here, which this is awesome, guys. I mean, look at this amazing artwork right here. The painting, the designing. This is the bottom of the ship. I mean, look at all that designing. I mean, all these little orange stripes right here, all these little orange stripes are lights that can turn on. I mean, that's so cool how they actually took the files from the Metroid game and incorporated them into a real gunship. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so right here is the hole where the Swivel Joint goes in. Connects right there. That's really awesome. Okay, now here's the front of the ship, or the top, I should say. So, I mean, look at that color. That is beautiful. Perfect color. I love the metallic orange look. Almost shiny, almost looks sort of gold in a way. And then there's the topper sheet, comes in and out, which is pretty cool. You know, I kind of had an idea of, what if, this gunship also came with controls. Like, what if you got, like, a little remote control set in there, and you could control whether this thing opened up and a Samus figure slid out, or you could see, like, a little chair in there or something. That would be awesome. Or if, like, there was, like, a switch, a button you could press that would have sound effects or something of, like, these jets. Like, well, what if they could shoot out smoke or just, you know, I think that'd be really awesome. Probably would make it more expensive, though. Way more than 300. But yeah. I'm going to turn the ship back on again. There it is. See, underneath, if you can see that well, they turn on. So that's pretty cool. They're orange colored lights. The fact that they went through all this work to make this ship this awesome, I mean, that's really cool. They really outdid themselves. This is amazing. But yeah, also, like I said, I'll give an example. I'll show you what happens. If you move the gunship itself, while it's on Swivel Joint, these lights will turn off. So you aren't supposed to do this. It messes up the wiring, apparently. I know, it's stupid that I'm doing it, but I want to show you what it does. As you can see, the lights just faded out. But see how much easier it is to move the gunship while it's on its base. It's just awesome. It just gives you a better idea of how it's going to look than having to take it off, put it back on when you think you found a good pose. So yeah, these will fade off and on the more you move it. I learned my lesson. I won't do it anymore. That was just an example. Alright, so I'm going to turn it off now, show you the box. Yeah, this is honestly the heaviest, most expensive figure I actually own. I definitely look forward to purchasing more from the site, from this company, because they make really outstanding pieces of artwork here. I mean, this is top notch. Alright, so you want to kind of maybe wiggle the figure off just a little bit, be very gentle with this, because honestly, for expensive as these things are, they can kind of break and chip easily. There we go. Slips off. Grab the base. Just moving out of the way. Alright, so here we have the box that came in. As you can see, this box is pretty big. And on the front, you have the gunship, Metroid Prime, logos. One thing that kind of confused me about this figure, I'm not, I didn't know if I mentioned this yet, but this title kind of confuses me. I mean, it's called, excuse me, thing turned off again on my screen. This says Gunship Metroid Prime. I honestly think it sounds better if you say the Metroid Prime Gunship. You know, because it's the Metroid Prime Gunship design. If they said Gunship for Metroid Prime, I think it would have been easier to understand or say. But, you know, either way, it still sounds cool. Here's the side of it. I like these pictures. I also kind of like this one because it looks like she's landing in like some desolate alien planet or something. All the fog. Kind of cool lighting. Alright, now here's the back of the box. I'll read it because this pretty much gives the perfect description of it. Alright, so Gunship Metroid Prime. Samus Aran's gunship in Metroid Prime is capable of intergalactic flight, has anti-gravity landing pod, and is battle-ready. If battle becomes unavoidable, the ship is outfitted with enough firepower to survive firefights against bigger and more numerous foes, as is equipped with twin power beam turrets and a retractable rear-mounted plasma beam cannon. The Metroid Prime gunship has been accurately recreated from the original game files. This allows for unprecedented levels of realism and accuracy. Internal LEDs are placed in a way that creates a stunning light effect. On the actual gunship, the windscreen and the 4 engines back all light up. The lights fade out slowly when you turn off the switch. The point where the ship connects to the base has a swivel joint, which lets you tilt and angle the ship to any angle that you want. Please note, you cannot rotate the model on the joint or you will damage the internal wires. This is limited to 750 pieces worldwide. My figure number is 681. Pretty badass description. Alright, so here's the other side. I kind of like that one. Shows like all the lighting color, the green and the yellow. The background looks cool. Yeah, there's the box. Pretty big, as you can see. Alright, and then also the other box. It comes in another box. This is the cardboard one that it shipped in. The mailman drops at your door, basically. Just a regular cardboard box. It says Gunship Metroid Prime. Here's the statue. My number, the weight on it, basically. Mine kind of got punctured, but that's okay. It's not too bad. This isn't really the official box anyway. It's just kind of the shipment came in. That's cool. I'm going to keep both of them. Let me get the figure back, because that's what this is all about. Alright. Because there's no way I'm done talking about this thing. Alright. So slip it back in. Try to be gentle. Sometimes you kind of have to wiggle it in there. Like right that. Just like that. Alrighty. That looks amazing. There we go. Lights are back on. Alright, so I definitely rate this figure a 10 out of 10, of course. This is the ultimate badass. The LEDs is really enough to sell it to me. I mean, they have like, I love the green color. I mean, it looks like almost like a face, like the eyes and the mouth or something. I don't know, it's just kind of when I saw, like when you turn off the lights and you see it pitch black, it's kind of creepy almost. Also, something aliens looking right at you. I know I'm not the only one who's noticed this, but has anyone who hasn't noticed, if you haven't noticed, if you could see it, does this look kind of like Samus's, like, visor, sort of? Like, it looks sort of almost like her helmet. Like, this is her visor. Just kind of cool how they kind of made it look like her. But yeah. This is definitely my favorite gunship design out of all the Metroid games. Samus has had many designs. My least favorite probably was the Zero Mission one. It was red. It was kind of thin, looked like it had little wings. And I just didn't like that one. The other design that my second favorite is the one from Super Metroid, Metroid 2, and Echoes. Like I said, they made an Echoes version of this, which is way more rare. But yeah, this figure definitely has amazing paint. I love the orange color. I love the green, the black. I love these little spiny things that stick out. I mean, they really do have her figure down to a T. And this is amazing. I mean, I've seen people try to sell their figures that are, like, apparently warehouse finds that are broken. I didn't want a broken one. I wanted a brand new one. And I think I got a good deal for it. I got it for $300, which is the original pricing. So, beware of scalpers out there who will try to jack up the prices, even if they're used or they're broken. It happens. I try to steer clear from that. But yeah, as a matter of fact, I've recently had an idea. I had my old car, which I just recently sold, was a yellow Aveo, kind of like a yellow-orange color, and I wanted to sort of get like a green tinted windshield, sort of kind of like model my car after this. I think that'd been so badass. The ultimate fan, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is an amazing figure. I'll show you again what it looks like up close. There's the front with the lights on. Sorry, it's just really heavy. Side view. There's the back. There's lights looking right at you. Pretty sweet. Underneath. So epic. Man, this is amazing. Just, they put so much effort and work into their figures, you know? I'm never disappointed with any figure that I would ever buy from them. I have two, but, you know, I'm going to get more one day. So yeah, this is really awesome, badass figure. I rated it really a 10 out of 10. It's worth the money. They did a really good job on this. I recommend getting it. If money is an issue, I understand. $300 is a lot of money. Even I sort of felt like, man, my wallet is empty, basically, after purchasing this. But you know what? It was an excellent birthday present to me. It was a birthday present, thank God. But I'm really happy. I was really ecstatic when I opened it. I was just so excited to get my hands on it. Such a badass figure. So yeah, if you guys have this figure, let me know what you think of it. If you have the other one, I'd like to see pictures of it. If you have reviews, I'd like to see them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys like the figure, because I certainly do. It's really badass. I guess I'll see you next mission.